You're listening to Free Zone Radio. It's here. It's finally here. Christmas break. For Free Zone Radio, I'm Jason Crockett, and this is With Honors Season 2. Now that the end of the term is here, we're looking forward to what we're going to do when the books are put away, when the tests are done, and when we can finally sleep in the mornings. Some people make careful holiday plans. Others make lists. But we all probably turn to Christmas break with a full-blown draft of ideas of what we want to do now that the free time is here in our laps. Today, Saydee and Kate are picking their Christmas movies in the only way that feels right to them, by drafting them.
Hey everybody, so for our episode, we wanted to talk about something involving one of the arguably best holiday Christmas movies. We came upon the question of what do we want to talk about, and then as we got to thinking, in my opinion, nothing gets me in the holiday spirit like a good Christmas movie. Everyone has their own opinion on what is their favorite, so we're going to be discussing ours. How to make this more interesting rather than just some people sitting around talking about movies, we want to do a draft. And we're kind of basing this like a sports draft. So one of us is going to choose first, and then we're going to go, and then they're going to go pick their movie, and we'll just go back and forth. After we have our Christmas roster filled up, we will debate on which one we think is winning in a head-to-head matchup. So Kate has offered for me to go first. So I am going to just go right in with my first pick, which is the Santa Claus movie. Like,
wait, what did you call him?
Santa Claus. That's how it's Claus, Santa Claus, whatever they've written it with.
I watched that this weekend.
I love it. That you called him that. I love it. Say it one more time for my ears.
Wait, do me say how I said that?
However you naturally said it that way, bub.
I was reading it. Santa Claus is what I said. I was reading it.
All right.
But I love those movies. Like, those are just, I watch them every single time Christmas goes around, and they're just, I grew up with those movies because my mom was very insistent on me watching them, and I feel like that's like a good mix of nostalgia and just a genuinely good movie. And like the acting in it it's good. It's not like super cheesy either, and it talks about a lot of cool stuff that not every Christmas movie talks about, and it talks about like the stuff with go after the divorce, and it's not just very basic Christmas movie where everything's perfect and it's different, and like no one's ever came up with something along the lines of that until that movie. So that's my first pick.
I think that's a good pick.
Alrighty, what's yours?
Well, there's one I watched this weekend. It's just called Klaus, but it's spelled with a K.
Yes, I do know what you're talking about. Yes,
I love that movie. It's so good. The main character in it changes a lot. Mm-hmm. And I think it's a good way to look at how gift giving and stuff like that is like really important.
Yeah, like the character development.
Yes. I think it's a really good movie.
You got to film me. I've never seen this before. Like, what's the premise? Pretend I'm a 7-year-old who has never seen this before. What's it about?
So this kid who has lived in luxury all his life is taken away. Like, his dad takes it all away because he's spoiled and he doesn't do anything for himself. So his dad sends him to this island.
A proportionate response. I love that.
Yes.
More people need to do that.
He sends him to this island, and he is a postman there, and he needs 6,000 letters to stamp and send before he can go back to his normal life. And
what is this fever dream punishment that his dad cooked up for him? But I love it.
So he's trying to get the kids to send letters, and he finds this guy named Klaus who makes toys, and he's a carpenter, and he like makes all these like objects and stuff, and so he gets him to start giving them to the kids, and then the kids will send letters to ask what they want for.
I love it.
Perfect.
And then he ends up loving that life and
So
lives there.
this is a matchup now between yours and yours. I love it.
and then okay, so now I'm just gonna go with my second pick. So we'll have like a
love
list
it.
of like 10.
Yeah.
Okay, so this one's pretty specific for me because I like one more than the other, but The Grinch, but the Jim Carrey version.
Yes.
I like that one a lot more than the cartoon. The cartoon, it's okay. The newer cartoon, I've watched it. It's good. It's, you know, everything it needs to be, I guess, but it doesn't stand out. It doesn't stand out to me like the Grinch, the original, like not the old cartoon, but like the reenactment is just, it stands out so much when you talk about Christmas movies. When you're talking about the Grinch, everyone, I feel like most people's mind immediately goes to the Jim Carrey one. And I think it does a great job on like getting multiple audiences to just appreciate the film. Like, you know, a kid could sit there and watch it and think it's a good movie, which they may be a little scared because the Grinch kind of did scare me a little bit growing up. But then like you also adults can just watch it and think like this is a good movie. But the only thing about the cartoon Grinch that I really do enjoy is the soundtrack. Like they have a fire soundtrack for that movie. It's just like Despicable Me. But yeah, so that's my second pick.
What would be your second pick? You're drafting. Pick 2 goes to
Is it Christmas Vacation where the whole family comes over?
Yes.
Yes, that one.
National
That's the one I
Lampoon's
would
Christmas
pick.
Vacation.
Yes.
Say it.
Yes, National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation. I love that movie. I've watched it since I was a kid. My dad, it's his favorite Christmas movie. It's so funny. They just it's a chaotic Christmas.
Yeah.
And it ends up just being
I
very
love
funny.
That movie. Yeah, it's
Very
a
funny.
classic. That movie, for some reason, now I don't know if you've ever seen this movie, and I don't know why it correlates to me, but it does remind me of the Honey I Shrunk the Kids movie. I don't know why. I think I kind of automatically associate those two together because like nostalgia. But that movie, Honey I Shrunk the Kids, that's off topic, but I loved that movie growing up.
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna go with this one. Okay. This one's I'm talking about the one, I think it's from the 80s maybe, Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh, the remake version of it?
Yes.
Yes. So
I had not
that was
seen
like
the
late
original.
80s, early 90s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I loved that movie growing up. That was one I watched a lot. But I loved that movie.
But why? What do you love about it?
I don't know. I guess it's like very nostalgic for me because I did grow up watching that movie, and I did like the characters, like the little girl in it. I really did like, and it's just a very well thought out storyline. Like I feel like it does kind of, it's still heartfelt, but also it's not. I like movies that aren't just like the typical Hallmark Christmas movies. Like it kind of breaks away a little bit from that because it's not all romance. Like I think Christmas movies can get repetitive with the romance, which yes, that there are some good romance movies. Like I have some on my list that I do think are fire romance movies, but I do like the fact that they talk about like Christmas and like kids, because like Christmas is a very childlike thing, and that childlike joy you have during Christmas is something that you'll never really repeat again. Like you just, when you think about nostalgia, I think about like Christmas time, you know, the childhood joy that you feel, and I think it plays right into that. And I just love that movie, and it's just one of my top 10. I love it.
I've actually never seen that movie.
It's so good. Yeah, no, it's like New York, and there's like this old guy in it and this little girl, and they like have a really good like relationship, not like romantic, but they're like they get a really good bond, and it's just a really sweet movie and very heartfelt and stuff. So.
You've never seen Miracle? Oh, you would love it.
Yeah, I've only seen the remake, but I do love that movie.
I think it's also got a really good message about Christmas is not supposed to be commercial.
Yes.
Because it begins with the Macy's Thanksgiving Day Parade, and they need a Santa because their Santas are drunk. We can't do that. And the guy who shows up is actually legit Santa Claus. And they put him in the parade, and they're like, hey, he fits the role. Let's hire him to do Santa Land. And he tells people to go to other stores, and he's like, actually, he talks to kids like human beings. And it becomes this whole, is he crazy? Do we have a crazy person working for us? They put Santa Claus on trial. Like, how can you put Christmas on trial? But it's such a wonderful, heartfelt story. Yeah. You would love it.
Yeah, no, it's actually
I need
really
to
good.
watch it.
It's a classic.
Yeah. One I love is the claymation Rudolph.
Oh, okay.
I watch that movie more than once every year.
Yeah, that's not one I usually go to.
Love it. It's like, I've watched it since I was little again.
Yeah.
Like, most movies I watch for Christmas are like movies I've watched for a long time. And I love that one. I think it's just so sweet and cute.
That one reminds me a lot of Frosty the Snowman. Like, they're kind of made the same way.
I love Frosty.
Yeah.
Yeah, they're made by the same studio, and it was like my dad was a kid when those were made. So that's how old these things are, right?
You wouldn't. I feel like if you watch that, you could tell they're old, but I would not think like as old as they really were.
Right.
But that's a good pick. I'm gonna go with a Netflix movie now, and it's gonna be a little bit like you probably never have watched this movie, because it's not like I'd say a movie that a lot of people like go to. It's more me and Kate's generation is Princess Switch. I love that movie. Like those movies, like just like there, I think there's maybe like 3 or 4 of them, and it stars Vanessa Hudgens, in which I love Vanessa Hudgens, and I genuinely like those movies. It's about these twins, right? They don't know they're twins. One of them is a princess, and one of them is a baker, and they end up figuring out they're twins, and they switch, and then they fall in love with their respective partners or whatever. So. I think it's a really good movie, and I love it. And I think it's not very like, it's very Hallmarky, I think, but it's not a classic as some would say, since it's more of a newer film because it probably came out in like 2018-ish. But those are movies I grew up on and I constantly watched growing up, and so I have like a soft spot for it. So maybe a little cheesy, but I love them. So, all right.
I'm going to go with Elf.
Yeah.
I love Elf. A lot of people hate on it, but I think I love that movie.
Yeah.
I watch it so much.
It's a good movie.
It's my family's favorite movie. They watch it on repeat. It's just another funny movie.
Yeah. I like Elf. Will Ferrell is really funny.
Yes.
So
You think a lot of people hate on it?
Yes, I do.
Why?
People
think it's basic,
Yeah.
which it kind of is.
They're basic.
But it's a good movie.
It's a good one.
Yeah.
So funny.
yeah, that's totally my pick.
Okay, I'm going to have to go with another basic because I don't want Kate to steal it from me. I'm going to go with Home Alone.
I know it.
Yeah.
I love Home Alone. That's a movie I do watch a lot. And I do think, when I think a lot of Kevin, it reminds me a lot of my little brother. They're both blonde and they're kind of like look very similar. And he also reminds me of Dennis the Menace. That's what we used to call him growing up because like they're very like, they act the same way. But I do love Home Alone. And like, yes, it is kind of one that people do talk about when they talk about Christmas movie, but I think things are popular for a reason. Most things are popular for a reason, and Home Alone is one of those things. Like, it's just a good movie, and like, it did kind of break into like, I guess like what the societal norm of Christmas movie. You know, first off, I would never forget my kid like that. How do you forget your child when going on vacation and you don't realize till you're on a plane? That is crazy, but. You know, I think it's a good movie, and I do like it. It's a classic.
Yeah, I think it's okay. My brother overdid it though. He watched it
Yeah, that's
too much.
Yeah,
Too much.
We should ask Eva Everett how could a parent possibly leave their kid behind? We should ask that.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask her that tomorrow.
no, because she's definitely gonna be like, I was left behind. Well, my parents have left my siblings behind multiple times, but it wasn't like. One time we left him in the elevator at a condo. Yikes. That wasn't good. One time my brother got left at home and they didn't realize it, and he literally was chasing the car in the back and they didn't see it. He was trying to catch up to him and he couldn't, and they drove off without him.
So it does happen.
Yeah.
It does happen.
Apparently.
And there's a lot of us too. There's 5 of us in my family, so stuff like that happens pretty frequently, but it's such a good movie though. Like that part just makes me laugh. But yeah, all right, your turn.
Pick 5.
I love the Christmas Chronicles.
Yes, I love
Okay.
those movies.
Is that the one with Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn? Is that the Netflix one?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
I think it's one of the better, like that's one of the best newer Christmas movies. That's not from like the 2000s.
When it first came out, I watched it and I loved that movie.
And it's hard to make a good sequel nowadays. Like I feel like now we make sequels and we overdo it and they just aren't good sequels. But I think Christmas Chronicles is one of those few movies that has a genuinely good sequel to it. And it's a good story. I like it.
Yeah. I think the way they made it was really good. Because it's just like a kid looking for Santa.
I like when I'm watching a movie and I forget I'm watching a movie because like the acting is like I forget that these are not. I'm not like somebody's not following these people around with the camera and they're like not really in it. And I think that's kind of
actually good acting.
Yeah, that's one of those movies where I'm like, I forget that I am watching a movie.
Yes.
Yeah, but Kurt Russell. I mean, he has such an infectious laugh anyway, and he's been in a ton of movies, and his wife, Goldie Hawn, of course, been in a ton of movies. If you ever see the 1980s movie Overboard, that's got Kurt Russell and Goldie Hawn in it, classic movie, and you just watch them together, you know that they're perfect for each other. And this guy, he could be a threatening villain, or he could be a cool, jolly Santa Claus. Yeah. And he's got such a good, infectious laugh. I kind of wish Kurt Russell were in my life somewhere. I just like him.
Okay, mine next one is kind of it's not super popular, but it is from I think it's from 90s. Jingle All the Way. I loved that movie. It's about these two guys who are looking to find the last of this toy. It's like a action figure because he had forgotten to get his son this toy that he already swore he was going to get it to him. So it's them running around like crazy on New Year's Eve trying to get this toy, and it's the funniest thing. The actors in it, they're just hilarious, and it's one of those movies you cannot help but laugh when watching it. I watched it growing up. It was in those TVs in your cars, the DVD TVs. It was constantly on replay in my car. So I would now it's just a movie that I always kind of turn to when I don't have a Christmas movie to watch because it's just a good movie. The acting's funny. They're just a bunch of funny people together to make a movie, and I love movies like that. When you have Dwayne and The Rock in the same movie, it's gonna be funny. And that's Jingle All the Way is hilarious.
I need to watch it.
Yeah, no, it's actually so good.
Yeah.
But
I'm going to go with The Nightmare Before Christmas.
Okay.
Oh, which is a Christmas movie.
I do think it can be Halloween and Christmas.
Yeah, I watch it for both.
But I think it's a good movie for both, yeah.
I love Tim Burton. His movies are fire.
Yes, all of his movies are just...
Yeah, I watched that movie during Halloween too. But... let me think. Okay, I'm gonna go with Christmas with the Cranks.
Never seen that.
You've never seen that movie? That's one that's also it's a lot like Christmas Vacation in the way that's a funny classic.
Oh, okay.
It is a really good movie. I do like it. That one is one that I tend to watch a lot, and it's just I feel like it's primarily a lot talked about in the South because we just we talk about funny movies. So Christmas Vacation's very. I always hear Southern people when they talk about Christmas movies, they talk about these two. It's kind of like Forrest Gump in that way.
Yeah.
I've never watched Forrest Gump either. Yeah.
Oh,
you've never seen Forrest Gump?
I know, that's the reaction I get every time I say that. I've never watched it.
Really?
I know. And I feel like I'm not a true Tennessean every time I say that. I've never watched Forrest Gump.
Wild.
Yeah, I know. Crazy. But
Christmas with the Cranks is really good for right after Thanksgiving.
Yes.
Because that's when it picks up.
Oh.
But yeah, their daughter's going to join the Peace Corps. So this is the first year she's not home for Christmas. And the dad is looking like he's had such a rough time. And he's like, what if we just skipped Christmas and spent the money we would typically spend on a cruise just for us? But it means we have to give up Christmas for it. We're not going to do the party. We're not going to buy the tree. We're not going to put Frosty on the house. We're not going to we swore we would do those things. And it's just another one of those stories of getting so focused on what you missed the bigger point of the season. And it does have a lot of National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
It's the dad going crazy.
Yeah. When I think of one, I think of the other. They kind of go hand in hand for me. So if you like Christmas Vacation, that is one that I would
need to watch it.
Would go to because it's if you want. Oh, you got it. Okay.
I'm gonna go with Frosty the Snowman because it's a classic.
Yeah.
And I think it's a cute little movie.
It is cute.
I think it's cute. I love the cute movies.
Another cute movie that I'm going to pick is, I'm very particular about this, is The Muppet Christmas Carol. Not the regular one because I don't like the way that one is edited. I don't like the animation of it. It freaks me out.
Really?
Scrooge animated scares me. That's why I like the Muppet one.
The Jim Carrey animated one?
Yes, that's terrifying. And that's so why I don't like the Polar Express. I don't like Polar Express.
Their dead stare eyes of the kids.
Yeah.
Oh, I love the Polar Express.
And like the kid with the glasses is so annoying. Like if I was on that train, I probably punched him by now.
He is annoying though.
I would have thrown him out that window to survive in the pole by himself, the North Pole.
Oh,
Yep. But no, specifically Muppet Christmas Carol.
In the original Muppet, just as Dickens meant for it to be, right? In the original Muppet style.
Exactly. I love the Muppets too.
So, Kate, are you going to steal Polar Express then?
yes. I had forgotten about it because it's not on her list.
Yes, because I don't like it.
I love the Polar Express.
I really do like the movie. I just don't like the animation of their dead eyes.
Yeah, I don't like
the way that
It's like
It
a
could
bunch
be
of
better,
children, like
but-
soulless.
Yeah.
I love that movie. We used to watch it in elementary school every year.
Yeah.
And I really love that movie.
I never could sit through it. Like I just.
I'll tell you the only thing I don't like about it, like playing upon those soulless eyes of the animation, when they do get to the North Pole, I feel like the elves are really threatening, like low-key threatening, and Santa Claus,
They're so mean.
like everything's so serious and judgmental. Like that's not the jolly North Pole.
Yeah.
Even the elves going around and like, hey kid, meh, meh, meh.
Yeah.
I don't know, that kind of creeped me out. But the rest of it, I liked it.
I loved it.
Okay, another one that's like Frosty. I'd say it's kind of like the same thing is Elf Story. I watched that. That's another one of the nostalgic ones. I just watched it on like little DVD player in like the 2014. I love that movie. It's fire.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
Yeah, it's like it's the guy with the brown. He's like the basic little elf, and it's like cartooned. Yeah. But fire movie. I like that one.
I don't think I have any more.
Okay, we can stop there because like the only other one I really had on my list that I hadn't talked about was Arthur Christmas, which is another good one, but it's kind of newer. It's like it's a lot like Klaus, I think, in the animation style. But yeah, all right, we can stop there. So
I have a challenge for you then.
okay.
There is a movie you did not reference, and I would be shocked if anybody out there knew it, but it's from the early-ish 80s, and it's a Disney movie called One Magic Christmas. If you have Disney Plus, you should go watch it. Or just try to find it somewhere and watch it. It is, it is so weird now to look back on it, but it is about a poor family who is getting kicked out of their house at Christmas time. Dad works for the company. It's a company house. They're moving him out. And his last Christmas thing is he wants to build bicycles for all the neighborhood kids.
Aww.
And Mom's like, I'm holding this thing together with my fingertips, and you want to spend all your time making bikes. Like, we need to get the kids Christmas and move. And Dad's like, well, we're going to buy them presents. And she's like, well, they can have the bare minimum. But Mom has completely lost the spirit of everything because life is crashing down. And then halfway through, something terrible, awful, horrible happens. And you're just sitting there like, this is a Disney Christmas movie. What is this? But you also have like this man who's sitting up in a tree watching them. And you're like, what is this dude sitting up in a... He's a Christmas angel. But he's like following them around. And you're just like, what even is this? The kids get to visit Santa. But it's really bittersweet. And it does have a good ending to it. But I mean, it'll throw you for a loop when you're just sitting there like, what is Disney doing with this movie? One Magic Christmas. Y'all should watch it. With Honors is a Free Zone radio production, produced here in Sparta, Tennessee. You can find more of our shows here on Spotify, YouTube, Apple Podcasts, wherever you listen to great content. Check out our new show, Second Stage, premiering this season, as well as our brother podcast, A Dead Man's Books and Haston Curation.
Hey everyone, my name is Drew, and I want to talk to you about my show, A Dead Man's Books. The show was created with the mindset of whenever I pass away, as morbidly as that sounds, that my children would inherit my books. And of all the things that I'm going to pass down to them, I think that that's the one thing that I want them to make sure that they keep and go through on their own time. But I want to be there next to them whenever they read these things. And so I created a podcast so that they could go back and listen to me and my friends and other people as we read through these books and what we had to think about it. But it's grown to so much more. We've got authors we interview. We talk about everyday life. We talk about how literature connects to life. All of those things in one place. And now we want you to come along with us and join us. This is a podcast not just for my kids, but for everyone who loves to read, everyone who loves a good story, everyone who's a parent, everyone who's a teacher, everyone who just enjoys literature. This is a place to come. So come join us every Monday on A Dead Man's Books.